The reality is we really are in a spiritual battle, and there's literally two sides, the kingdom of darkness and the kingdom of light. That word darkness is literally translated as ignorance. So we have a kingdom that's found, influenced, and built upon the ignorance of people. This is why God says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. But not only did he say they perish for lack of knowledge, he said they rejected it. And the sad reality is a lot of people have rejected knowledge. Light, on the other hand, can be translated as information. It can be translated as knowledge. It can be translated as wisdom. It can be translated as revelation. Anything that brings illumination into the life of another person. In other words, you could be in a dark concerning situation, and then a light is turned on, and that brings revelation, that brings information, new information to you, that gives you wisdom with how to move forward, with how to think differently, and ultimately help you to be better, right? So in other words, the kingdom of darkness literally just plays on our ignorance. We don't know certain things, but a lot of us don't have desire to know. And ultimately, we remain in a state of darkness. My question is, why do we choose to stay in a state of darkness and ignorance when everything is accessible? Why do we lack the desire, the appetite for knowledge, for truth? Why do we lack the desire to become better? Why is that? You can take that question and sit with it and see what you come up with. Regardless of what you come up with, one of the most important things that you could do for yourself is build a strong foundation. What is a foundation? I'm glad you asked. A foundation is the underlying basis or principles in which a person's belief system is expressed. It can be expressed through our pattern of thinking, our reasoning, and how we respond to life circumstances and situations. Also people. I propose to you this question. What is your foundation built on? Is it the customs and teachings of this world? Is it the customs and traditions of your denomination or religious background? Or is your foundation built on the teachings and the message of Jesus Christ? In Matthew 7:24-27, Jesus began to teach a parable about wise and foolish builders. He basically says that anyone that patterns their life after his message, after his teachings, is like a man that builds his house on a rock. When the rain falls and the wind begins to blow, this person won't be shaken because their house, their life, will be built on a rock, which is the revelation of his word. But to that person that hears the message and hears the teaching that chooses not to pattern his life after it, he says it's like a fool. The fool, on the other hand, is not able to withstand everything that life throws them because they chose to walk in ignorance instead of coming to the light.